Hello and welcome everybody. This is Star's Tyrant with the next retrospective reaction. I think that's the name we might be going for with these retrospective reactions. This one is Never Kill a Boy on a First Date, Season 1, Episode 5 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's written by a Rob De Hotel and Dean Batali, which as I read here, they're apparently story editors. This episode I previously gave 4 out of 5. And with regards to the edits moving forward, I was quite pleased I was able to get Teacher's Pet down to a decent runtime, so it would get in one part and also wasn't slammed with multiple copyright claims. So I'll try and do that moving forward. If I find that I'm cutting out too much of what I say, I'll do the split format again, but I don't envisage a lot of that in the first series until we get to, you know, some of the more hard-hitting episodes, if you like. So without that, let us begin. So yeah, like I say, Season 1, Episode 5, Never Kill a Boy on a First Date.
We haven't been properly introduced. I'm Buffy, and you're history.
I'm not saying that your methods are without merit. You're expending too much time and energy. It should simply be plunge and move on.
And in this time shall come the anointed. And one of the brethren shall go out hunting the night before and get himself killed because he couldn't wait to finish his job before he ate. Here endeth the lesson.
So here endeth the lesson. Buffy will say that in Season 7 at some point, although obviously it's not a throwback or anything like that, it's just an observation I've just noticed. This is the first time the Master's been seen since the opening two-parter, and when we were watching it at the time, you almost forget he's part of the show. They leave it a good amount of time before he turns up again.
What do you want? A book? Oh.
See, this is a school, and we have students, and they check out books, and then they learn things.
The first of 2 occasions where there is a character who holds onto a book like a comfort blanket. You might know the other one as Pedro Pascal.
Put my eyes at some point.
Cool.
About the only time you ever see Giles in his actual librarian role with a stamp and everything.
If they're here, it's for a good reason. Well, the mere fact of you wanting to check out a book would be grounds for a national holiday. I think we should focus on the problem at hand.
Right. I'm sorry, you're right. Vampires.
It's a very big deal.
It's not.
It is. Tell her.
I'm afraid it's very big.
Thank you. Wait.
Well, we'll be ready whenever it is.
Which is tonight.
Tonight, okay. Not okay. It can't be tonight.
My calculations are precise.
They're bad calculations. Bad.
I remember why I gave this 4 out of 5, because I think this is the first time you really see
I'm thinking yes.
the sort of toll that this life takes on Buffy.
90% of the vampire slaying game.
Obviously the opening couple of episodes alluded to it, but this is the one where it really actually interferes for the first time. It's almost like a Spider-Man quality about it.
You will be judged.
It's just a little bit over the top, this character. But I must say, back in the day, the twist that comes at the end of the episode, I never saw it coming. So this is really good. All this is great. Vampires have the most effective way of stopping a bus. The way the lights go out, it makes that really quite chilling. It's a nice little horror movie moment, that.
Say to Owen, sorry I was late. I was sitting in a cemetery with the librarian waiting for a vampire to rise so I could prevent an evil prophecy from coming to pass.
Or flat tire?
I can't take this anymore. Tonight, you and me.
Well, we could invite the chess club, but they drink and they start fights.
Oh, no, it's just... Well, I sort of heard that you and Cordelia were somewhat all over each other.
And the writing is quite charming in this episode. It's a well written one. This
Tonight, isn't that so?
What?
Me and Owen.
Yeah, so it is. It sure is so.
Hey, how's it going?
All right.
That's great. I see we're still working on that anointed one problem. That'll probably take a few days, right? I mean, that's one obscure prophecy.
Yes, well, there are quite a few
So,
interpretations.
tonight's looking pretty slow, right? Probably best to relax and regroup. No big disasters coming. That is so good. I will see you tomorrow then. Bye.
I love seeing Buffy. This just sort
She
of
is the strangest girl.
innocent and fun. Because,
You have
you know,
done well.
it doesn't last.
Everything is in place.
It
When this night's
it's
work
going to
is
start
done,
going very wrong for
I
her
will
soon.
have a mighty
Wow. Never knew being a teenager was so full of possibilities.
And
That's Owen.
That's Giles.
We need to talk.
Buffy's not home.
My calculations may not have been as far off as I thought.
Yes, but I will return those overdue books by tomorrow.
No, you're not getting off that easily.
Man, you really care about your work.
Owen?
Another date? Don't you ever do anything else?
This is the first date. There's never been a date, okay? This is my maiden voyage. If the apocalypse comes, beat me.
Is everything cool?
All set.
that's a
Yes,
pager,
and
ladies and
you'll be
gentlemen.
somebody
Does
helped
anyone
find it.
watching remember a pager? You have to bear in mind, this show would be very different if it was made today with mobile phones.
I suppose
Cordelia, Owen, and I would like to be alone right now, and for that to happen, you would have to go somewhere that's away.
Well, when you're ready for the big leagues, let me
It's
know.
nice to see Buffy slip into that sort of pre-Sunnydale persona here at times. It's a horror movie cliche, but it worked quite well there.
Tam.
What's he doing here? I guess it's the same thing you're doing here.
Excuse me, what are any of you doing here?
Look, we gotta get to, you know what'd be cool? The Sunnydale funeral home.
I've always wanted to go there.
Do you remember when you said I was like two different people? Well, one of them has to go, but the other one is having a really, really good time and will come back. Giles!
It is you. Oh, good.
What happened?
Two more of the brethren came in here. They came after me. But I was more than a match for them.
Meaning,
I hid.
I just need to get Owen and the others out of harm's way first.
Owen? You brought a date?
I didn't bring him. He came.
We tried the office here, but it's locked.
No, it's not.
Never really seen a dead body before. Do they usually move?
Oh, no.
You're the chaff, unblessed. I'll suck the blood from your hearts.
This vampire is a good example of the type of vampire that still retains a sense of itself, even with the soul gone. Buffy and Angel become a bit muddy at times as to whether you retain any sense of self. Like in the case of Angel and Angelus, it very much defines them as two very different characters. Whereas in the case of this vampire here, he still very much behaves as just like a darker, more evil version of his already pretty weird self. That's Giles unconscious number 2, I think. This is one of the first times you really see angry Buffy. She fights a lot better when she's like emotionally driven.
Buffy, if I might...
Don't.
Well, see, what you need is a guy who already knows your deepest, darkest
Yeah, I think this is one of the first episodes that really balances
that
that
girl. Someone
sort
like
of you know, normal teen life with the supernatural spin, just making it impossible for both to coexist. It's a good one, this.
I never thought nearly getting killed would make me feel so alive.
So that's why you want to be with me. And I was kind of hoping that maybe you and I could still be...
I get it.
This is the first of many sacrifices Buffy
Just
has
wanna
to
be
make
friends.
in her life.
Friends.
Yeah. Great.
Honestly, seeing Sarah or with Buffy upset, it wounds me.
My father gave me a very tiresome speech about responsibility and sacrifice.
Sacrifice, huh?
And I must say, as a Slayer, you're doing pretty well.
Well, at least I did stop that prophecy thing from coming true.
You did, handily.
And in this time to come, the anointed. and
Mark
the Slayer
Metcalf plays
will
this
not know
brilliantly.
him. Welcome, my friend.
There you go, neat little twist, that, isn't it? It's not bad at all. You know, as we will, as you'll see in the series, the Anointed one sadly doesn't really do that much, in all honesty, apart from fulfilling the prophecy of, you know, leading Buffy into hell as such. That episode, I think, is probably the first that really hits that level of, like I said earlier, the Spider-Man thing of balancing responsibility and life and things like that. And I think it's that last scene with Owen and Giles, I think, is absolutely, it's probably the best scene in the series so far, because it just represents so strongly what the show is about. These are, you know, Buffy was always written as like a teen drama with a supernatural spin, and I think that is emphasised excellently in this episode. It your heart just breaks for her at the end, because she just has to give up just about everything that involves just, you know, being young and you know, I said in the first couple of episodes that, you know, it doesn't start great for Buffy, and it gets gradually worse through the show, and already you're starting to see shades of that in episodes like this. It's quite, yeah, the writing's really strong in that episode, actually, I think, and particularly the final moments there with Giles and Buffy are absolutely wonderful, and you're going to get so many of them through the series, just like little Giles and Buffy bookends. You know, there's the one in Lie to Me, which I think is one of the best scenes of the entire show. I can't wait to get there. And obviously the one at the end of Innocence, to name but two. But, you know, those little moments between Buffy and Giles are often some of my favourite interactions between two characters that the show offers. So I would still give that one a 4 out of 5. And I don't really have much in the way of negative to say for it. Yeah, I think it's pretty special. And I hope the reaction was all right. Again, just like to say thank you for the comments, the likes and subscribes, and I'll try and get another one of these up soon, so thank you very much, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.